The book's name is Think and Grow Rich, and it's a really exciting book. And yeah, it's really famous one as well, Rich Dad Poor Dad. So abhi humne na all these books which we are covering is psychology of money, and then we are talking about Rich Dad and Poor Dad, the secrets of the millionaire mind. Today we're going to be talking about Think and Grow Rich. Money is a subject which we can learn about. तो पैसा क्या होता है? It's truly speaking, there is unlimited money in the world. जैसे आप ऑनलाइन भी जाओगे, रॉबर्ट कियोसाकी, all of these people, they are talking about fake money, कि भैया fake money. Why? Because the governments, everyone is printing money, whenever they want. So, money is being printed on a day-to-day basis, and all we need is the right systems, automations, and the mindset to ensure that money हमारे पास आए and हम उसको churn करें, and also understand where the money is coming from. So, guys, continuous learning and learning from the people who are proven in the business. So let's start with this book. I recommend all of you should start reading at least one book. कोई भी एक बुक पकड़ लो, Rich Dad Poor Dad, it's a very good read. Even Think and Grow Rich, all you guys have to do is read at least one page a day, and that's about it, right? So Think and Grow Rich, it's about Napoleon Hill. He was sent to an interview with Andrew Carnegie. It was then that he was introduced to a magic law of the human mind. It's a little known psychological principle, and that was, it had amazing power. Carnegie suggested to Hill that upon that principle, he could build the philosophy for all personal success. So this is what we will be understanding कि ये क्या philosophy थी, ये magic law क्या था. We will be learning about this in the book Think and Grow Rich. Right. So the top 4 takeaways from this book is, first, the mindset. एक हमारा mindset is really important when we are pursuing anything. Everyone would have heard about this concept, glass half full or half empty. So that is one mindset of how we look at things. How, अगर कभी कोई हमारी लाइफ में चैलेंज आता है, how do we face that challenge? Do we say कि यार ओके यार ये हमारे बस की बात नहीं है, or do we tend to improve ourselves, be better versions of ourselves, that we can actually take on these challenges? It's the mindset which helps define our character in these points in time. Next, जो हमने एक want और एक commitment की बात करी थी, want वाले लोग usually they are left behind, but people who are committed, anyone who has a burning desire, अंदर से एक आग होती है, जुनून होता है कि yes ये मुझे करना है. How many times have you seen, like, the burning desire people face? Very less amount of time, because they usually sooner or later they get what they desire. Now we have to go on a life of being constantly unstoppable, and that is by constantly learning, becoming experts in the domains of where we are. And at the end, हमें अपने जो fears हैं, we have to conquer our fears. We have to win against our mind. The biggest enemy and the biggest opponent we have in our life is in our mind. If we can actually conquer our mind, the world will be under our control. So it's a continuous learning. So what happens when we talk about mindset? If you do not conquer yourself, you will be conquered by yourself, right? So again, it all comes down to, like, being able every day, little battles with yourself. You have to conquer yourself one by one. The world will be under your control, and you will soon see that you can shape the world according to your desires if you can very simply just try and conquer yourself. You have the ability to conquer your own mind, because you can feed it with whatever thoughts and impulses that you choose. So जो भी हमारे thoughts mind में आते हैं, understand that there are 10,000 thoughts which are coming in our head on a day-to-day basis, possibly even more. So हमें, we have to promote and encourage the thoughts which are in our head, which are conducive to our growth, and any negative thoughts हमको उस पे इतना ध्यान नहीं देना, complain, criticize, condemn. No, growth, positivity, high energy, these are the thoughts we have to concentrate on, because where awareness goes, energy flows. So now when we have thoughts in our head, we back it by a strong desire to fulfill that thought. This has a tendency where, it can now manifest into reality. So it starts with the thought, then we back it by a strong desire. So सिर्फ सोचने से नहीं होता, we have to back it with a desire to make it happen, a commitment that we will pursue this path no matter what. And if we have the capability, we can control our mind and we can concentrate on one path for a certain duration of time, then at that time we have the actual capacity to manifest all of these things into a physical equivalent in the real world. मतलब हम उसको reality बना सकते हैं. Burning desire. God seems to throw himself on the side of the man who knows exactly what he wants if he is determined to get just that. So guys, जब हमारे अंदर ये desire है, when we are controlling the mind and we are moving ahead no matter what, God will back us up. And when God backs us up, then obviously we will succeed. तो positivity रखनी है, faith रखना है, thoughts should be strong, and then we have to have a burning desire to go ahead in life. यहाँ पे वेरी गुड, मेरे को एक पोएम भी याद आई है. सफर में धूप तो होगी, जो चल सको तो चलो, सभी हैं भीड़ में, जो चल सको तो चलो, यहाँ कोई किसी को रास्ता नहीं देता, मुझे गिरा के तुम संभल सको तो चलो. This was again a poem with a very famous poet. I don't remember the name, but PM Modi also recited it in one of the assembly sessions. So guys, well said. And for any business to succeed, you need to have the right mindset and a burning desire. So understand, everything starts from the thought. Thought से शुरू होएगा, mindset बैकअप करेगा, एंड देन एक अंदर से जब डिजायर आएगी, जब हम इंस्टाग्राम स्क्रॉल करने की जगह हम कोई ई बुक पढ़ना शुरू कर देंगे, जब हम गाने सुनने की जगह हम ऑडियो बुक पढ़ना शुरू कर देंगे. These small changes, when they happen, like maybe instead of a burger or a pizza, we change it to fruits and salads. So these small things, instead of just sitting on the couch, we actually go out for a run. So these small things, they keep adding up and they help you to reach the destination where you want to actually reach. So success is directly proportional to desire. You must want it in order to attain personal success. So desire एक want से शुरू होएगी, then a desire is a much stronger word जहाँ पे हमारा एक commitment निकल के आएगा. The stronger the commitment, the better we can move ahead in life. And again, it's directly proportional to our desire. How badly do we want it? How badly are we committed? What all are we willing to put at stake for the dreams of our life? Obviously, बैठे बैठे हमारी ड्रीम कार नहीं मिलेगी, ना तो एलईडी टीवी आएगी वो, और any of those things, they will not come just by mere thought, but it starts from the thought and everything which happens in between. So up now there's a 5-step method for transforming desire into its material counterpart. सबसे पहले हमें क्या करना है, एक प्लान बनाना है. Specify the amount, what you're going to give in return. Specify a date. Create a definite plan and start right away. Read this out loud 2 times a day. Aims at creating faith inside you. So guys, you remember the declarations which we do, right? I have a billionaire mind. I think and act like the rich. I behave like the rich. I am the rich. I have a billionaire mind. So this is something we have to do on a daily basis. Now taking into that, again, हमें अपनी thoughts को ट्रांसफॉर्म करना है, अपने माइंड पे कंट्रोल रहना है. पॉजिटिव थॉट्स अपनी लाइफ में लाएंगे, the more the positive thoughts which are there, like उनकी quantity बढ़ानी है, because now our actions will manifest according to our thoughts. So it all starts from the thoughts. तो mind पे control करना है, because we have to be aware कि हमारे thoughts क्या हैं. So guys, this is also an exercise which I want all of you to do. So सबसे पहले paper and pen लेके specify the amount which you possibly want to earn. So let's say it's June today, and let's say it's by 31st December. I want to earn maybe 10 lakhs, maybe 1 crore, maybe 10 crores, or maybe even 100 crores. जो भी आपका है, आप वो लिखिए कि आपको कितना अमाउंट कमाना है. राइट नाउ इन रिलेशन इस अमाउंट को कमाने के लिए व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू गिव इन रिटर्न. मैं रोज सुबह 5 बजे उठ के आई विल वर्क 8 hours a day, and then I will ensure that I'm focusing on my mind, body, soul. I will exercise on a daily basis. I will read 3 books a month, and then you specify a date. I want to earn this money by 31st December 2022. So guys, this is one part of it. Now comes what is your definite plan to achieve all of this. You have to create a definite plan. I also remember I told you, whenever I have ideas, I take a pen and a paper, I have a Word file and I have an Excel file. So वो हमको अपने सामने रखना है, and we have to literally make sure कि हमारे mind में जो plan है it converts into reality on paper. So सबसे पहले, before we actually pursue it in real life, we have to make it possible through a definite plan. टूटा फूटा plan नहीं, through a definite plan on paper which actually makes sense. The numbers make sense. So amount mention करना है. What are we going to give in return for this? कब तक हमें चाहिए, and day by day. So if the amount is a lot and time frame is short, so guys, we are not here to fool ourselves. We create a definite plan कि ये method और through this हम कितना इस day पे कमाएंगे. Now we work and put our soul into that Excel file, into that Word file, into the notepad, and we make it a reality through the power of our thought. And यहाँ पे हमारा जो माइंड के मसल्स हैं, दे विल स्टार्ट टू वर्क. यू विल नाउ स्टार्ट टू थिंक, यार ये कैसे करूं, मैं कैसे करूं. यू विल स्टार्ट आस्किंग योरसेल्फ दीज क्वेश्चन. यू विल गेट ऑब्सेस्ड. एक अंदर से बर्निंग डिजायर आना चाहिए कि यार ये मेरे को अचीव करना ही है, नो मैटर व्हाट. इस दिन तक अचीव करना है. सो you are now, you have a definite plan, and this can be for anything in life. Maybe if your aim is to become physically fit, what are you going to give in return? कब तक आपको बनना है, और आपका ये diet plan क्या है, food plan क्या है. Again, all of those things you can achieve first on paper. You conquer your mind वाला battle जीतना है, उसके लिए हमें ये plan बनाना है. Now once we have this in front of us, now we have to read this aloud 2 times a day, so we know that हमारा गोल क्या है. अगर आप कार ड्राइव कर रहे हो, आपका जीपीएस ऑन है. एवरी लेफ्ट एंड राइट टर्न में यू आर टेकिंग अ लेफ्ट, यू आर टेकिंग अ राइट, यू आर फॉलोइंग द मैप ऑन अ मिनट बाय मिनट बेसिस फॉर अ 40-minute जर्नी. आप वो फॉलो कर रहे हो. तो सेम विद लाइफ, वी टेंड टू लूज डायरेक्शन. हम अपनी लाइफ को सबसे पहले एक जीपीएस की तरह लो कि दिस इज द डेस्टिनेशन. अंडरस्टैंड, जोन सी भी हमें डेस्टिनेशन पे पहुंचना है, it is, we are not reinventing the wheel. The wheel is already invented. We have to have the courage and back ourselves up in order to ensure that we are moving in the direction of our dreams and in the direction of where we actually want to go. That's why a definite plan is really important. And if you read it aloud, you do your declarations, you give yourself, again, declarations, and all of this will not take 5 to 10 minutes of your day, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. But what it will do is it will give you a sense of purpose. It will give you a sense of focus. So guys, understand, the people who are richer than us, they are not like, superly, incredibly talented. Bill Gates was a dropout, but उसके अंदर जो काम करते थे were toppers. So again, it's not like, the really intelligent people who end up being the really successful. A lot of times I was a mediocre student, but I earning a lot more than maybe some of the toppers which are out there, a lot more than my managers, touch wood, because that I figured out, I wanted to, सबसे पहले तो I wanted to get out of the rat race. मतलब मैंने ठान लिया कि यार ये rat race मेरे लिए नहीं है. एंड मैंने एक डिजायर अंदर था कि यार आई एम मच मोर केपेबल ऑफ व्हाट द पे चेक्स आर शोइंग टू मी एट द एंड ऑफ द मंथ. तो अंदर से एक वो डिजायर था कि यार चेंज करना है, बदलना है. सो इट स्टार्टेड विद दिस द सीड ऑफ द थॉट कि यार आई हैव टू चेंज समथिंग. Something has to change in order for my life to change. We cannot keep doing the same thing on a day-to-day basis and expect different results. We cannot fool ourselves. So by if we give these 5 minutes 2 times a day, हम अपने आप को, and we are conscious of our thoughts throughout the day. Again, we have to control our thoughts. We have to direct our thoughts in the direction where we want. तो मे बी अगर हमारे जो थॉट्स हैं अगर रैंडमली जा रहे हैं, रैंडमली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो रहे हैं, हम डिस्ट्रैक्ट होते जा रहे हैं पूरे दिन में, एंड पूरा दिन खत्म हो गया, हमें नहीं पता चलता. यही थॉट्स अगर हम अपने प्लान के ऊपर रोज 10-10 मिनट अपने प्लान पे डालें कि यार अब आगे क्या करें. मैं लेट्स से 5 करोड़ पे फंस गया, मेरे को 10 करोड़ तक कमाने हैं, और मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, वॉट एल्स कैन आई डू. आई कंटिन्यू एडिंग इट टू द प्लान. Now what happening is my thoughts are going into the plan, and once on a daily basis, if I can give my awareness to this plan, so again it will manifest into reality. If I have the courage and I move ahead without fear, I have the courage to move on, it will become a reality. Same with a kid, like a baby, वो कितनी बार गिरता है before he stands up. Like he tries to get up, he falls down. It doesn't bother to him, right? Maybe he tries 1,000 or 10,000 times, but what he knows is कि भैया उसको खड़े होना है. So it's the same. It's nothing changes. What we do is we forget. So हमें वो भूलना नहीं है, अपने आप को याद दिलाना है कि हमारा पर्पस क्या है, and understand that you are built for greatness. Do not let anyone else tell you otherwise. You guys, all of you are built for greatness. अपने अंदर ये ठान लो, and tattoo करा लो in your mind that you are great. The only difference is you have not realized how great you are till now. So वो एक जर्नी पे जाना है, अपने अंदर की एक जर्नी करनी है. Become unstoppable. No one is ever defeated until he or she has accepted it as a reality. So for all the new, if you are defeated in your thoughts even before you begin, so no one will truly be able to help you. So you have to become unstoppable. Mark Zuckerberg अगर सोच रहा था मैं तो dormitory में बैठा हूँ, how can I make such a huge company? He ended up being the richest billionaire in the world. So you do not let your thoughts stop you. You cultivate your thoughts to support you, and then you move in the direction where you want to go. Losses are inevitable in business, but we don't want anything to stop us from reaching our objectives. So again guys, इतने सारे businesses हैं, क्रिप्टो करेंसी हैं, लोग क्रिप्टो में पैसा डालते हैं, अगले दिन क्रिप्टो गायब हो जाता है, राइट? स्टॉक में पैसा डालते हैं, स्टॉक डूब जाते हैं. Is persistence. Stick to your plan. We do not have to deviate from the plan. जो हमने plan बनाया है, हमें उस plan पे चलते रहना है. No matter what happens, and we win. Next, we conquer our fears. We must conquer our fears. Without fear, we have to move ahead. Any fear we have to be bigger than the fear. ये problem है, ये पंगा है, it's okay. What is the solution? We become solution oriented. Everything in life has a solution, so we become solution oriented. Your fears are only in your mind. You must discard them to be able to conduct business the way it should be. Fear hinders us in unimaginable ways. कितनी बार हमको लाइफ में फेयर होएगा, यार ये हो जाएगा, शिट ये हो जाएगा, ये हो जाएगा. 99% of the time that thing does not happen. So guys, fear को conquer करना है, the only way to conquer your fear is through consecutive, persistent action in the right direction, being solution oriented. If you're faced with a problem or a challenge, understand it's a problem. Every problem has a solution. So the only difference is we have to find the solution. So guys, this is Think and Grow Rich. This book is regarded as one of the best self-help books out there. It aims to change your existing mindset and transform you into an unstoppable force of nature. For you, I have condensed the entire book in these few slides. Hope it had the same impact which it had on me when I was actually, reading this entire book. And I hope that it gives you the success in personal as well as business life. So guys, all of you, thank you so much for your time today.